Actually, I guess I suppose I could wait a little bit just to show you what happens at nighttime. I get followed by a chimera. No, that's not what happens. Oh yeah, so we need 5 chimera feathers to make 3 chimera wings. I didn't mean to do that. Give me as many as you can give me. As many as I have, there we go. And now I put these and these and these and these. Yeah! Ba-ba-da-ba. Still think she's gonna come out? Interesting. Actually, I will sleep really quickly. Snooze time! I'm sleeping. Incredible. I am awake. It is daytime. Incredible. So I should eat. 10% of my stomach has been filled. There you go. I've done it. Wah, wah. We made a stonemason's workshop. Residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest. Put this in here. Hooray! You built the workroom I asked for. Thanks, Mudkipper. It's just like the one in my picture. Oft will the inhabitants of your town seek to assist your efforts by presenting you with blueprints. Should you lack sufficient resources to complete this blueprint or other construction, search for them in the nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be obtained by defeating the monsters that maraud the wilds, thus freeing them from their grasp. I'm gonna use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it in the chest at the end of the day so you can take a look at the amazing things I made. Oh, she gives us a coarse cloth. There are better uses for this cloth, though, so... Thanks again for the workroom, Mudkipper. Now I can make everything we need to rebuild the city. But it's not gonna be much of a city with just the 2 of us living here. The truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious-looking man lurking around nearby. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he went away and ran straight here. Maybe if we asked him to come and live with us, he might lend a hand in rebuilding the city. He was on the other side of the mountains last time I saw him. Go and find him, Mudkipper, and get him to join us. Make good use of your compass, my child. It will be of great use to you in finding that which you seek. Press plus to take stock of your surroundings and search for the fellow of whom young Peppa spoke. A new quest marker. Follow your compass. The compass in the top right corner of the screen shows you which way you're going and which way you need to go. Quest destinations are marked with a capital Q. That's nice, but I will make an oaken club. I will make another one. Also, this Lyre of Slime Memorial is not something you would be able to make upon first starting the game. I believe you gain access to that in Chapter 3. And you have to do like a special sort of, you have to do like a little side quest in order to actually unlock it. But for now... Wait, for Press Plus we can get a bird's eye view. It's not... Well, I mean, it can be helpful to help you find your way, but it's not as great as having an actual map. Not like it would matter because, as far as I'm aware, maps are kind of useless in this... Well, actually, not really. It's only caves that are randomly generated. I think everything else is more or less the same. Over here we have a bonfire. The bonfire is burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stoked. Someone must be nearby. And this box. We do actually want to pick up this crate, though. Ooh, a critical hit. Ooh, a milk blossom bud. This will actually be important for later. But it's essentially, if you press X, you'll place down one of these white flower thingies. Which that actually will be helpful for making a Cantland garden. Or you could alternatively just make a different tool in order to do that, but... Oh, another crit. Nice. Of course, you don't have to make that specific tool. You could just spend like 3 hours trying to get buds from these slims. The slimes! I know. Here we go, here we go. And I believe... Oh yeah, so I guess in our menu we have our items, which is our items. We have recipes, which allows us to look at everything that we can make. And this is a... We can choose between this tree stump and the mason's workstation. There's equipment, which, yeah. Buildings. These are things that we can make. Which actually, this kind of spoilers, but... I guess this... Actually, this will kind of help you if you've never built a Cantland garden before. A Cantland garden requires a bench, 10 flowers of any kind, 5 plants of any kind, 8 blocks of water, which is kind of the hardest part of making a Cantland garden, a plumberry tree, and a brazier. And blueprints as well. There's status, which allows us to see all this. And our challenges as well. But as of right now, we have an Oaken Club and Ragged Rags. And our name is Mudkipper. My gender is female. Max HP 35, attack 10, defense 3, and my ability is nothing. And then Misk is, yeah, all that stuff. Settings and such. And here is a straw mattress, which I will take. A bonfire, which I will also take. This door, which I will also take. This chimera that I will kill. And this note. These unnutched books are so difficult to read. Deciphering the Cantland Chronicle might take much longer than I originally thought. The handwriting is so bad that Mudkipper cannot summon up the will to read anymore. Well, I will first take this dilapidated crate, and I can't take anything else. That is most annoying. I'll leave the door here then. I am picking up all these random items for a good reason, I promise. Hello, anybody there? A torch. I'll take that. Hello? Somebody there? This rotten monsters have buried me alive. They're completely covered me in earth and I can't get out. Please, wherever you are, get me out of here. Here, my child, hold L or R to aim your attacks above or below you and guide your blows carefully and free this man from his earthen tomb. I mean, you don't need to, but... Oh man, this is all... These are things that I'd actually want. Yeah. I'll come back. Hello, is somebody there? Brr, 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 brr. Oh, I have to break the blocks in front of them, that's right. No, I might as well break all of it. Hello. Free at last. I cannot thank you enough, young lady. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I would remember such a funny-looking face. What? You said you're building a town near here? Oh, my bushy beard, that is wonderful news. Let me help. Let me join your city and help to rebuild it. Ellipses. What are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. There's a thing over there. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. Bwah! I am Rollo, the proud owner of that most venerable of books, the Cantland Chronicle. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now lead the way. Rollo joins the party. I guess I'm also going to show this here. This is a thing that we cannot do anything with, and will not be able to do anything with until like the end of the chapter. I would say remember it, but it'll be marked on your map, so you don't really need to remember it. Because at the end of the chapter, you'll be going to that spot anyways. Burp, burp. Anyways, we must head back. Actually, I can just do this. Hold on. Use a Chimera wing? Yes. Whee! And Rollo comes with us because he's in our party. My word, look at this place. But first, I'm going to put this crate here because that gives us 100 points. And I'll put this note on top of it. For another 10 points. I did not bring the door, that's right. And there. Put this crate in here. There's already a torch in here. I will now actually place a bonfire in here. Actually, I'll place 2. Torch in here, and 1 in here. There you go. I should go in here. These in here. Yeah. I'll make more cream. Dude, I got so much cream now. I'll make more wings, because I definitely need those. Put these in here. Hello. By my bristly brows, this town is positively brimming with life. Why, I do believe that the Cantlin Chronicle describes this very place. It's the perfect location to bring the legendary city of Cantlin back to life. Oh, my mention of the legendary tome piques your interest, does it? The Cantlin Chronicle is an invaluable volume of ancient knowledge passed down in my family over countless generations. It is many hundreds of years old, and its pages tell of a mankind's hapless history in the lost art of creation and construction. Excuse me. Deciphering this ancient text could reveal secrets vital to the restoration of this once great city. Our meeting is of no mere coincidence, Mudkipper. I assure you, we are destined to rebuild this magnificent town together. That's nice, but I'm actually going to go back and pick up the things that I left behind. Which I won't make you watch because, yeah, that's going to take a while. It's gonna take a bit. So you can also take these barricades here, I should have mentioned. Oh, these are broken barricades. Leave these. Oh no, those breaking on nothing. But I am staying out here. Because maybe now that thing that the game tells you about sort of will show up if I stay out here. Oh, that's right. Some enemies, specifically slimes, will be snoozing at night. And I think Drakis do as well. I think they sleep at night. Oh, there's a sign over here. I might as well go take a look at it. There's a message on the signpost. The bridge that once connected these islands was destroyed by the monsters. I fear the power to cross lakes and rivers in this way is no longer within mankind's grasp. Yeah, so contrary to what you might think, you can't actually build all the way over there. There's like an invisible force that prevents you from building too far. Which is the game's way of saying, hey, you're not supposed to do that. So we have to find the actually correct way to travel between islands as it is. Which we can't do yet. And won't be able to do for a little bit. Because there's still a little bit we need to do before we can actually do stuff there. Are these barricades actually worth any points? Forgotten fortification's been mangled by the monsters. I suppose I could put them here. That's not the right way. There's decoration, because they look better out here than inside. Also put this door here. No. There we go. Now I have an empty room! Is there any items in here? No, but there is dirt, which I don't remember, I don't think was in there before. I believe that's something that Pippa quote-unquote made. Which I will use to patch up these houses a bit more, or these rooms. No, I don't want to do that. Man! There you go. Also, all doors in this game are exactly 2 by 2 blocks. Over here. That is relevant because in the first game they actually introduce 1 by 2 block doors. Hey, you found somebody to join our town! What's that? You think he seems a bit shady? You might be right there. You might be right there. That's why I avoided him in the first place. When I first saw him, I was giggling he was giggling to himself and stroking his enormous book. But he's got a beard. He must be pretty dependable, right? And he must be really clever too. I mean, he's got such a big bushy beard after all. But anyway, now that we've found a new friend, we can all work together to make this the best city in the whole of Alfgard. We get a seed of life. They are not this generous seeds of life, I should mention. But now, Rolla has a quest for us. Kipper, my friend, I do not mean to cast doubt on your claims, but was it truly you who constructed these buildings? If that were true, would it mean you have the power to build new things, a gift that mankind lost so long ago? Could it be that you are the builder of whom the Cantland Chronicle speaks, the legendary figure blessed with the power of construction? Bah, of course not. If the builder had a face like that, I'd eat my own beard. Ah, yes, Mudkipper, I nearly forgot. The path across the mountains between this town and the place where you and I first met was dreadfully treacherous, was it not? Was it? Well, the Cantland Chronicle describes a special tool that can be crafted from the feathers of chimeras that roll amid those mountains. A most convenient and contrivance. I hope that's how it's pronounced. That lets you travel at blinding speed and be back at your base in the blink of an eye. Of course, if you truly were the builder of legend, I'm sure you would have no trouble creating this item and showing it to me. Okay, but my child, you only need lay your hands upon a new material to discern what items can be built from it. The chimeras you seek dwell at the foot of the mountains fast by this place. Use your compass to find them, that you might not lose your way. That's great, but I already did it. Goddess above, this is a chimera wing. It is just as the Cantland Chronicle describes. Then there is no doubt about it. Within you dwells the law's power of construction. You really are the builder. You really are the builder. Ever since the light was lost to us and the realm plunged into darkness, the people of Alfgard have waited for this day to come. The day that benevolent Rubus would send the builder to save us. My child, you only need to touch a chimera's feather to know what you could build from it. Seek out more materials and speak to those around you. Your knowledge is sure to expand even further. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings, my child. If you should see anything that you have seen before, be sure to collect it. Kipper, my friend, you and I have two vital tasks ahead of us. Firstly, we must complete the glorious restoration of the once great city of Catlin. And secondly, we must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. The place was once girdled all about by fearsome fortifications, tall turrets, and towers to keep monsters at bay. It is even said that a great golem once watched over the city, keeping all inside safe from harm. But those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated. Nothing remains of Catlin but ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? As a proud son of Catlin, I plan to uncover the mystery of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that this power of yours and my book, it is only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. We're all counting on you, my Trevor. Bwahaha! It gives us branches. Also, we can interact with the Banner of Hope to save. Ignore those save files. I've never played this game before. Now, what's her face as a quest for us? Hello. You know, Mark Kipper, I've been so starving lately. I could eat my own head. All of this building and inventing is hungry work. So I've been thinking, if we had something to cook with, we could make all sorts of delicious, nutritious meals. What do you say? Can you think of something you could build to cook things on? If you do think of anything, put it in a room with a chest so we can store the delicious dishes we make. So yeah, make us room to cook in. Well, I think I have an idea. We can make a cook fire. A simple stand built above a bonfire used for making mouth-watering meals. It's a light source and can also be used to cook food. And gives us 150 points. I believe in order to make this, we need a bonfire. And I will clean up this room to turn it into my kitchen, as what that's what we're making as a kitchen. Also, I might as well shave these blocks off. A room does not become a better room if it's 3 blocks tall, I should mention. So there's no point in having a room that's 3 blocks tall, but I'm gonna make this room 3 blocks tall anyways. Because enemies can't jump up any more than 1 block. So like, yeah, I can't jump up here, but I can do this. But it should be noted that friends and enemies alike cannot do epic parkour skills. Should be noted. Mainly because they don't have, I guess, free control of their movement like we do. Like the player does, I should say. There we go, that's fixed, that's fixed. That's fixed. I guess also... there is, however, no shame in not making your walls... Or there's no shame in making your walls too thick, because... There is actually a reason as to why you might want to do that. Which we'll get into a bit later. Door! A chest. And a cook fire with 5 broken branches, 3 grassy leaves, and 1 bonfire. We can make a cook fire. Incredible. And because the cook fire counts as a light source, we technically don't need this bonfire in here, but I'm gonna keep it in there anyways. Also, this cook fire is a 3x1 block item. But I think I'll place the chest down first. 50 points. Cook fire turns into a crude kitchen. Residents will cook food and put it in the chest. course, whenever you... Oh no, it's the second game. But the cook fire, we can make fried eggs with a monster egg, which I don't think we can get these yet. Or we can make shrooms on a stick. A scrumptious skewer of barbecued mushrooms fills hunger meter by 20%, which this is a million times better than our... What is it? Our plum berries. Because our plum berries only restore 10 hunger. Or 10% of hunger. Whereas the shrooms on a stick is double that. I don't have any shrooms. Hello. Blimey, you did it. You made a place to cook. Now I'll be able to make all sorts of scrummy food. Thank you, Mudkipper. And that chest is perfect. If I make anything really, really tasty, I'll put it in there so you can try a bit too. We get some plum berries. Great. And you have another quest. Well, well, well. By my bulbous belly, it seems we have a kitchen now. The creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. Let's say you test them out and make me something to eat. What? Make it yourself? You'll build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even make me a single measly meal? Mudkipper, you ruined me. I thought we were friends. By the way, I should mention that I saw some delicious-looking orange mushrooms growing down by the water's edge. People are being noisy upstairs. I'm sure you can make a terrific meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. Do we have an agreement, friend? Sure, I guess. Mudkipper, my friend, do I detect the succulent scent of freshly roasted mushrooms? Or mushrooms, I guess. The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavors by my growling gizzard. These shall make a magnificent meal. Come now, hand them over. Quick, 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 quick. Alright, fine. Jump. Gosh. Marvelous work, Mudkipper. We shall have to rename you the Cooker. Wahaha! The Canton Chronicle covers a wide range of topics. The chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals are our particular... Pardon? You want to see it yourself? The Canton Chronicle? With your own 2 eyes? I'm sorry, Mudkipper, but that book is a priceless family heirloom. I can't just go parading it around in front of anyone that asks. And besides, the tome was written in an ancient and cryptic script. There's no way that you, or anyone else, would be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself have gleaned from it has taken years of painstaking study. However, I have not a single doubt that this book holds the key to restoring the city to its former greatness. I shall not rest until I have deciphered each and every one of its secrets. But fear not, my friend, I shall not keep these secrets to myself. As soon as I make a breakthrough in my studies, you will be the first to know. And as for these mushrooms, it is only fair that you should taste the fruits of your labors too. Take this as a token of our everlasting friendship. He gives us 1 back, so we lose 2. Thanks, man. What? Have I finished reading that book yet? Learn some patience, young lady. It's a bug. I made it quite clear that you would be the first to know of any secrets I uncover. Deciphering the Canton Chronicle will take time, Mudkipper, and our work on restoring the city has only just begun. I suggest that while I continue my studies, you labor to rebuild this city to its former greatness and prove yourself the builder you claim to be. By completing rooms and placing within them the items you create, you can increase the level of your base. Be wary that you do not place your decorations more than 2 blocks above the floor, for such items will not count towards your points total. I go, my child, fill your town with buildings, and these buildings with furnishings, and see your new home flourish. Mudkipper, pay attention. Now, can you think of anything we can use to decorate all these new rooms you're about to build? I can think of one thing. A pot! An earthen urn that can be used to store one's personal property. Store 50 points. I do need 2 doors, though. 1 door. 2 door. And then I need earth. Because I actually want to build a bunch of pots for a specific reason. And also chest, actually, while I'm at it. Having a bunch of earth wouldn't hurt either. Burp, 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 burp. 42. 42 is good enough for me. Granted, I don't think I actually need to make... I think I just need to place down one more door, but... 1 pot. 2 pots. 3 pots, because I think I only need 5. There we go, and then a chest. Wonderful, wonderful. Nope. There we go. I've leveled up. My base is now level 2. And there's actually a thing that we can do now that we're level 2. Break the door. This kind of allows us to cheese the game a little by breaking these doors. Mainly because you can't lose a level in this game. I can't break that one though. So by doing this, we can then place our doors back down, and we will actually regain all the experience that, or the points that we quote-unquote lost, which will give us a head start on the next level. Case in point, we're now like, I guess like 20% of the way to the next level now. And we haven't even built any new rooms in the meantime. But anyway, this room. Pot. Pot chamber. Residents will build pots and put them in a chest. Although I think I actually want to put it like this, actually. Actually, no, I can't. Like this. There we go. There's the pot chamber with 5 pots, a chest, and a torch, or any light source. Actually, I guess just 5 pots and a chest and a room. Turn into a pot chamber. Which residents will make pots and then place said pots inside of that, inside of the chest. Burp, 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 burp. Flatten all this out. Which, the pots in the second game, they actually do have a use, but in this game they don't. Just find new friends to come and live with us in our city, my Kipper. Rollo must be a really clever man. Silly people don't have beards as bushy as that. Now that more people are moving in, we're going to need more beds for everyone to sleep on. Poor old Rollo shouldn't have to sleep on the floor. He'll get his beard dirty. There are no pots in here right now, though. I believe eventually they will also put chests inside of a pot chamber as well, so it's not just pots that they will make. But for now, I'll talk to you. Wonderful work, my Kipper. I am impressed. Excuse me. Not only are you the legendary builder, but it seems your powers are becoming even ever greater. Kipper, my child, no matter how many monsters you defeat, you will grow no stronger. Only by the weapons you wield and the armor you wear will your might as a warrior increase. You are the builder, my child, and it is by building this base that your true strength will be revealed. Sorry to say, though, that I've made scant progress in deciphering the Kentland Chronicle. I dare say it will be some time, but still before. Ellipses. Why, my sensitive ears, did you hear that? Oh, it's time for this now, huh? How is this doing? Not good, actually. I don't much like that either, actually. Hold that up and then break this. Put that there. and sleep. It's news time. Because now the quest symbol has changed to a pair of swords. What does that mean? Let's find out. Mudkipper, I have most terrible tidings. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. We must protect Canton at all costs. Mudkipper, you must prepare defenses against the coming assault. But fear not, I shall fight by your side, my friend. I shall do my duty by protecting dear Pippa and our beloved home from harm. Brother speaks the truth, my child. The vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. This town is the seed of all Alfgar's restoration. It must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the monsters. With an oaken club in hand and enough healing cream to tide you through the onslaught, you must drive back the Dragon Lord's foul followers. My child, are you ready to face this fight? Sure. It is your first true battle, Mudkipper, but fear not, for I know you will prevail. Oh no, it's time for a fight. Battle! So enemies will show up, and your job is to beat them up. I should actually get your attention, hold on. And of course these enemies will, well, I mean, your residents are a lot tankier than you ever will be. So it's best if you leave them to the sort of the fighting, or at least taking the heat off of you. It's best you let them take all the damage while you just smack. There we go. I did it! Monsters are defeated, I win! I am the winner! Well done, my child. You have saved Cantland from the monsters' audacious advances. As hope wells within the townspeople's hearts, so too will your banner of hope grow, blanketing the land with ever more warm and tender light. But now it seems the location of your base is known to the Dragon Lord's vile vassals. The monsters fear that, should the people of Alfgard band together, they will lose their dominion over these lands. No doubt these beasts will launch yet more offensives ere long in an attempt to crush this beacon of hope. You must protect this place, my child, whatever it takes, no matter what mad or brutish behemoth assails it. You do not know if you are equal to the task? In fact, you do not really understand what this task I have given you is all about? You just want to build things, not fight the monsters? I guess that's what I said. At this very moment, that may well be so. But as you come to know more of the people here, you will realize that with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. Totally not a Spider-Man reference. I have done all I can for this blighted land. The rest is up to you, my child. Work together with your new friends and restore the city of Cantland to its former greatness. I must leave you now, but I know that we shall meet again when your work here is done. Until then, know that I do watch over you always. Obtains a pair of blue tablet fragments. Ooh! Now that we've won, hey, look, our banner's all nice now. Oh, and this guy's here too, I guess. I saw a great shaft of light on the horizon and thought it warranted investigation. Imagine my surprise when I discovered a bustling village. But who are you? And what are you doing in a place like this? I'm doing stuff. I beg your pardon? You're building a city? Good luck with that. If you expect people to work together and live in harmony, you got another thing coming. I hate to burst your bubble, girl, but there's not a man alive who has the luxury of looking out for anyone but himself. Speaking of which, I'm tired out after all that trick. I'll stay here and rest for a while if you don't mind. Them's the roach. Shan't be staying long, I don't think, but in any case, pleased to make your acquaintance. Yeah, he's kind of an ass, sort of. So this blue tablet fragments. Shards of stone slab that glow with cool blue hue. I don't think I can do anything with them right now. No, but do know that it is important. Actually, hold on. Now that there's 4 beds in here. No, okay. You there. Brilliant work showing those blighters who's boss, Mudkipper. But it seems the filthy fiends have found our humble settlement. We have no way of knowing when they might strike next. We must devise some means to keep them at bay. By the way, I noticed that you found a pair of curious stone fragments in the aftermath of the battle. I had seen an artifact of similar design in the Kettleman Chronicle, and man of action that I am, I investigated further. If you were to stick those fragments together again, I believe they would form a device known as a teleportal. Apparently, you can just plonk that thing down on the ground, and hey presto, it'll whisk you away on a sunbeam to a place where you can find whatever your heart desires. For a builder like yourself, putting together a thing like that should be a piece of cake. Well, Mudkipper, do you think you could glue that teleportal back together again? Well, I have an idea. A blue teleportal, an ancient artifact that can convey you to far-flung fields. Once placed, can be used to travel to and from another island. Score, or it gives 100 points. No, I actually need more dirt. Now I guess I should mention the Kettleman Garden. The weird thing about it is that it requires 8 blocks of water. But the issue with that is that you cannot place water in this game. It's not like a block that you can pick up. And while there are buckets in this game, you'll pick up like splotches of water, not actual water blocks. So the way you would make a Kettleman Garden is, well, I mean, it's a bit weird. Kind of jank, but I will show you how to do it. Because there is a way to do it. It's just that you can't really build it in town. Which also makes it especially weird because trees, while they can be replanted, they do not grow outside of town, unfortunately. Which is what makes it weird. Also, in this game, a full stack of items is 99. If you pick up any more items of a specific thing, it'll be placed into a different stack. But for now, I will do this. Because I'll be making a new room. A few new rooms, actually. Let's see. Here. And I think like this. Yes. Like this. I want a room built exactly like this. And another door. Door. And then this blue teleportal. We need the blue tablet fragments, 3 blocks of earth, and 1 blue goo, and we can make a blue teleportal. Great. I'll put this door here, because that makes an extra room. Hello. By my baby blue eyes, you've done it, Mudkipper! I have. You've made a teleportal. Now you can travel to distant, mysterious worlds and back again. In these new and exciting lands, you're sure to find new and exciting materials with which to build new and exciting items. Quickly now, plop that teleportal down on the ground and hop on through to whatever wonderful destination awaits you. Actually, Mudkipper, before you head off, there is something I wish to ask of you. Something on which the good of our city and its continued growth may depend. Once you have that teleportal up and running, I beg you, speak with me before you step through it. And get another coarse cloth. I'll put this in there. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we have to place the portal down first. So I made this empty room specifically like this because teleportal. Portal to another island opens up, and a empty room turns into a teleportarium, which gives us more points. Teleportariums, they don't do anything if you make them, aside from just a place for you to put your teleportals. And I guess also the fact that the teleportals themselves are actual, like, items that give points. In this case, it's 100. And, like, again, items that are placed outside of a room don't actually give you any points towards your base level, so do make teleportariums whenever you can.